Surprise everybody, 5 minutes early. What can I say? I spoil you guys tonight. A lot to talk about tonight. Man City putting the pressure on Liverpool in the Premier League. I haven't caught up with any other scores today, unfortunately, so I can't really talk too much about what else is going on in the world of football, but I'd rather not dwell on the Grimsby game, if I'm being perfectly honest, guys. Well, if we want to talk about the team selection for Middlesbrough, that's a different story. So, I'll allow you guys to lead the chat tonight. You can decide what we talk about, but try not to make it about Grimsby losing 3-0 there, because I'd rather not hear it, to be honest with you. I've already got a load of people asking me about spares for Middlesbrough game. Does anybody know anyone with any spares? What was Ben Kennedy like? Well, I didn't actually make the trip to Grimsby myself. So I don't know, but I've heard good things about him. Definitely good things about him, guys. All on my own tonight, unfortunately. Kevin couldn't make it again. And at the end of the day, I shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket. Notice how I said egg. Kevin. He gets called that a lot, doesn't he? Right then, so let's get into it, guys. You're already starting to bombard me now. Evening, Mr. Wilmot. Robbie's dad is in again. The regular that he is. So we got the Exeter man. Exeter did well yesterday against MK Dons, beating them 3-1 at home. Absolutely, you did. Well done for the great result there. Marcus May, evening, Chris. Let's beat the Smoggies on Tuesday. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if we're suffering a 3-0 loss in the league, which is our bread and butter at the end of the day, we better make up for it with at least a performance against Middlesbrough. You know, give ourselves the best chance possible. Fair play. Flynn took a gamble and kept some of our better players by to obviously keep them fresh for the Middlesbrough game. But let's be honest, if we win that game and we get to play against Man City, we'll give a shit that we lost 3-0 at Grimsby. You know what I mean? So we got, what's that? Bradders Petford. Hi to you too, mate. Callum Whittington. Can't wait for Tuesday, hoping for a good game. Well, it's a sellout at least. Friels Farm is Friels Firm, sorry, not Farm. Friels Firm is in. Hi fellas, hi Friels. Oliver Riddle prediction for Middlesbrough. Too close to call, to be honest with you, mate. It's going to be a tight one. It's going to be another Leicester-esque type game. If we put in a performance like we did against Leicester, we could well win. So William Harrison, my friend from Grimsby, he's going to ribble in a little bit today, I'd imagine. Well, so you should. You beat us 3-0. You've got to make the most of that. Howard's in. Looking forward to Tuesday night, as we all are, mate. What would my team be on Tuesday? Back three. Joe Day in goal. Back three of Poole, Demetriou and O'Brien. Butler down the one side. Wilmot down the other. With, I'd say, Baconson, Labardi and Bennett in the centre. And then at front, Matt and Hammond together on their own. The only threat that we don't have in that game, which we did have in the last one, is Semenyo, of course. A bit gutted that he had to go back, but hopefully he makes the most of his chance at Bristol City. Exeter, MK only took 270 away, while we took 782 to their ground. Exactly. MK are a fake club who stole their club from Wimbledon, basically. Thomas Tierney, come on, Newport. But you got Bury next, Exeter. That's going to be a tough game, mate. How much do you reckon a sellout is, mate? 6,000? I'd say it's more like about 7,000 or so. Hey, Chris, what do you think about Bournemouth defeat? So what do I think about Cardiff beating Bournemouth? I think it was a nice victory considering what the club have been through the last couple of weeks. Joe Villas, hope Newport beat Borough. Good for you. Only just got my ticket today. Wasn't many left. It's a sellout. It is an absolute sellout for those of you who don't know. What were we doing yesterday? Playing a weakened team, saving the players for the game on Tuesday night. But you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a gamble to do that. And if the gamble had paid off, then no one would have cared. But the gamble didn't pay off. It was a poor performance. By the sounds of it, it was an awful lot of individual errors and things like that going on. So it's just one of those things, you know. personally, if we win Tuesday, I'm not going to give a shit. Cameron, and I hope they put a weak side out because they know they won't beat City, so we get the win. Last thing they need is another extra game. Well, I think they'd take it if it means they get to play against Man City. But their result yesterday does us a lot of good, not bad, because we lost 3-0, they won 3-2 at West Brom, right? Now this is why it's done us good, because they now have a shot of promotion. They really do have a shot of promotion, where before they played us, it may not have been quite so, but they have a real shot at it. And after Leeds losing, they're going to fancy their chances against them. So they're going to have their one eye on getting promoted to the Premier League, because at the end of the day, you tell them what they prefer, to get promoted to the Premier League or to beat us and get to play against Man City. They'll take promotion all day long. Where, if you ask us what would we prefer, to lose out with the Man City game and then get into the playoffs, which we probably won't win. What would we prefer? Personally, I'd rather get the City game, get the money in the bank, make us stronger for next season, have a bit of money to invest in the structure of the club, and it makes us better off. The more money we got, the more we can do with it. You know what I mean? Harry Tovey is in. Hello to you too. YouTube assistant. Who the hell's that? I love the farmer's angle. It really brings out your second chin. Oh, check it out. Someone who can't even put a picture of himself or his name up. Well done, my friend. Well done. Pointing out the fact that I'm fat. The fact that I'm fat. Well, guess what? That's not a fact to me, and it's not a fact to anybody else on you. So, you keep on with those remarks, my friend. Red and White Army. Hey, here's you got Harry McCurry on loan for the rest of the season. He was really good for us, Crew Alex. Yeah, that's true, mate. We could have done with him against you guys. We may not have lost that game in the end, but hey, there you go. We had Semenyo, didn't we, in that one? I'd much prefer to have him back, but there you go. Hopefully he can do well for us. I know he scored against us last season, and he gave it a bit of that. So hopefully he'll be shutting other people up for us. Callum Whittington, what do you think of the new signings? I think we've done brilliantly in the transfer market. We've strengthened everywhere we've needed to strengthen. We filled gaps. Semenyo's gap has been filled by Aziz. McCurdy is filling the Mark Harris gap. Regan Poole is making up for the lack of defensive options that we had. Ben Kennedy is a fantastic option for central midfield. And Nerfil obviously fills the gap left by Pring. So yeah, I got to be fair. I'm happy with the business we've done. Labardi coming back to fitness, and Croft's coming back to fitness. We got to be happy. We got to be happy. Except for losing 3-0 away, we don't want to do that anymore. Come on, the Port. What was your thoughts on the deadline day signings? Well, I think I just answered all that one. Right, this looks like what my girl sees when she sucks me off from YouTube assistant. Where's all my admins to get rid of this joker? So Alfred NT GGMU, don't know what that means. So Harrison Dowling, the new camera angle really displays that lovely chin. Yeah, okay. All about the chin, not about the subject matter. Let's get talking about some stuff, guys. Let's not make me the focus of this, as much as it is named after me. I know I like to make it about what you guys want to talk about, so come on, let's do it. Thomas Tierney, well, what do you reckon the score versus Middlesbrough will be Tuesday? Oh, that's a tough one to call, mate. It all depends if we turn up. If we turn up, we'll beat them. If we don't turn up, we'll lose comfortably. ECFC, also Exeter have brought 3 or 4 Premier League youths on loan. Yeah, good for you guys. It maybe playoffs isn't over for you either. William Harrison, typical. We sell Mitch Rose, and 2 days later we get a pen and miss it. Isn't he ex-Newport? Yes, he is. You picked him up when we got rid of him. We didn't like him very much down here, but he did all right for you guys, didn't he? YouTube assistant. Oh yeah, talking about 2 chins again. Well done, good for you. So Alfred NT, glory, Manchester. Which one? City or United? Well, you did say a U, so it's probably going to be United. Dimitru didn't play his best. You find that when Dimitri has a good game, the rest of the rest of us do. You know what I mean? But then when he doesn't have a good game, tend to find that we tend to lose. So Dimitri's performance on Tuesday is going to be important for us. H, good stuff, Taff. Thank you. And that's not Howard H, that's just H. Dan Short up the Canty, good man. Amber Army, the bot is in. Now we may have some admins to start getting rid of some of them very, very hurtful messages about my chin. I actually quite like my chin, and it's quite hurtful and mean of you. Javier Hernandez, you all right? Well, I was until they started going on about my chins. KN Games going to lose Tuesday. Who's going to lose Tuesday? Middlesboro? Bailey Goodall, how was Grimsby, mate? I didn't go, mate. I didn't go. Frios Farm. They have some tough games coming up. Leeds, Sheffield, and they have a good chance of promotion. If they get promoted, they will be playing teams like Man City anyway. Good point. Very, very good point. H. Taff looks a bit like Parking saying that.
John Parkin.
Okay. Oh, John Parkin. Oh, dude, is that what you mean, John Parkin? Well, anyone says I look like a footballer, I'm going to take it as a compliment. So thank you, H. Shay, Newport bad. No, well, we were against Grimsby, but no. Paul Dixon, good evening to everyone. Good evening to you too, Paul. KN Games. What was Kennedy like? Apparently very good. One of the very few good things to come out of the game. YouTube assistant, sad we didn't buy Ben Kite. He was a very class centre back, however, very fat and short. Okay. Never heard of him, but there we go. KN Games, get Marsh Brown out, rubbish. Well, he had a bit of a poor game by the sounds of it. Every time I heard Tim Thraves, it was Marsh Brown and he gave the ball away or put it a poor cross. You know, that sort of thing. So I don't think he's done himself any favours if he's looking for a starting spot on the weekend. Guys, I just realised something. We're 12 minutes in and don't have a single like. There's 40 of you watching. So let's get the thumbs up going. If we make it to 15 likes, then I will extend by 5 minutes. If we make it to 20 likes, I'll extend by another 5. So you know what I mean? We get to 15, and then the likes. We get the 15 likes, another 5 minutes. So for every 5 likes after that, we'll do another 5 minutes. How's that sound? William Harrison, annoyed at Dimitri. He could have left the ball and let Dennis score on his debut. Well, he obviously wanted to grab the glory for himself, didn't he, mate? Red and White Army, where do you think you'll finish at the end of the season? I'd like to think that after our cup run ends, which if it doesn't against Middlesbrough, is more than certainly going to be is more than certainly going to be against City. I'd like to think that we'll go on a good run towards the end. We tend to have a decent run towards the end. Well, we have done under Flynn at least anyway, so I'd like to think we're going to finish sort of top 10. I can't see us making playoffs now. I think that's dead. But then if you would have said to me beforehand, are you going to have a great cup run, get the 5th reign and play Man City, or are you going to finish in the playoffs? I'd have taken the City thing. I'd have taken the cup run because there's more money in it for us then, and then I don't think we're strong enough to win the playoffs. YouTube assistant again. You're the focus of this because you're the star. Well, I don't like being it though. That's the thing. I do this because people tend to enjoy it. I don't. Well, I do. I like talking to you guys, but I don't like being the only one on the camera here, you know. It's not the thing that I like to do. It's just people think that I do this well enough and people enjoy it enough, so I keep it going. You know, it's as simple as that. I've never watched one of my blogs back because I hate the sound of my own voice. There's Leanne poking her head in. All you got to do is come and sit here, Leanne, you know, and talk with me. Looking at the likes. It's still on 0, guys. Come on, that's poor form. We usually at least up to 12 by now. What is the drummer called? What do you mean, what is his name? His name is Ellis Williams.
It's called Fred.
Right then. Shay, our Newport bad or good? I'd like to think we're good when we don't play like we did against Grimsby. Did Jason Demetriou play for Bournemouth back in the day? Jason Demetriou, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Harry Jarvis, people reckon Aziz the disease is God's shite. Oh, I don't know. I wish Canty was just sign Robert Parsons. Okay, you can stick him in the goal and you're not going to get many balls past him, I suppose. Where is the old Rob anyway? No, here tonight, is he? Shay, have Newport got a drummer? Yes, we have. Nick Muller's in. Another loss for you guys. Looking quite poor at the moment for you, isn't it? Kate, you should sign Jason. Jason who? Callum Whittington. Yeah, we have a drummer. There you go. H, you scrub up well, mate. Well, I scrub up as well as I can anyway, at least. Where's your sidekick tonight, Taff? Kev couldn't make it, unfortunately, but I'm hoping to not put all my eggs in one basket, and hopefully we'll have a few more options to come on, so at least we'll try and have a guest every week. But, you know, we are trying. But Leanne's there. She wants to jump in. She's down to jump in, but then she's too shy. Paul Dixon, Middlesboro won a hard match yesterday, and they were pushed hard. Mike Flynn put out a team he thought was strong. After the defeat, strong words spoken. I think it was lip service to the media. Maybe. YouTube assistant, I love you. Good for you, fella. Thank you. You love me and my two chins, then, do you? I think if you look hard enough, you see 3, 1, 2, 3. See it now? Bradley Petford, who do you think will get relegated from the Premier League, and who will get promoted from the Championship, and why? Tough question. Huddersfield look gone. So sorry to say, but I think Cardiff will probably end up slipping to going down. I think Burnley are going to save themselves. So it's Huddersfield, Fulham and Cardiff, unfortunately, I think. Up from the Championship, I think it's going to be Leeds, West Brom and Norwich. Callum Whittington, who did Spitty think he was bombarding us last Tuesday? I'm not having it. Oh, Spitty the dog. Yeah. What, with sweets and stuff? Throw as many sweets as he wants to me. I know. Right then, KN Games, Harry, new signing is awesome. Got some good players now. Aziz is bad though, gutted about that. Well, he's got to play for us, you know. People may have said the same thing about Jamil Matt, to be honest with you. So, you know, that's how it goes. YouTube assistant, you've donated £1.99 to us. That's so sweet of you. I'll tell you what, you can say anything you want about my chins now. So you got 18. What do you mean there, Nick? Dan Short, who do you think will win the Premier League? I think it's Liverpool's to lose, and I don't think they will. Any news on Joe Day's availability? He's on the bench, so I can only imagine he's fine. He should be playing, I hope so. 199, I would love your second chin inside me. YouTube assistant, appreciate the money. Legit donos, says CJB. Oh, Mr. Ball is in. Legit donations, well it comes up in bright blue, so for me I think they are. YouTube assistant, fair play. Abuse me, guys, you can abuse me all you want as long as you're going to throw your money at this, that's great. YouTube assistant will come on camera with me. Well, if we find out who you are first, then we can have a look at that then. Why not? Paul Dixon, any idea from who from BT Sport will be special guest for the match on Tuesday? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. You have a beautiful voice, baby. Don't be shy. Well, Leanne might have. William Harrison, hi Leanne, up the Mariners, haha. Come on, they're saying hello to you. YouTube assistant, I'll donate £10 if you take the top off. I don't think £10 is worth what it'll do to the viewers of this stream. So I don't think it would be a good idea now. For some reason, it's still showing me 0 likes. So could someone clear up and tell me how many likes are actually on here? Because the Amber Army bot is saying, can we reach 30? Well, it means we must be getting close to 30 for him to ask for 30. Paul Dixon, Chris, will you broadcast a podcast before the game on Tuesday evening? I won't be able to do that, unfortunately, because I do the halftime draw. It's awkward for me to do anything on here beforehand, but I do tend to, sort of get some clips during the game, which I'm sure we'll get some good clips during the game, especially if we win. And yeah, happy days. Paul Young, how much money do BT Sport? It's about 100 grand, I think it is. John Luckett is in. Hiya, mate. Awful at Grimsby yesterday. It kind of was, mate. Yeah. Obviously, I know you were there and I wasn't.
No.
I know. I know. I said I'm glad I didn't go. Not because I didn't want to support the team, but I know how much of a bad mood I'd have been in coming back. But I know that me and you may have a bit of a difference of opinion on the team that he chose. I know those who went would have wanted a stronger team because they would have wanted to see us win the game. Of course, we're going. But then, to be honest, mate, if we win Tuesday, will you give a shit about Grimsby? If we win Tuesday, or when we win Tuesday, if it's going to happen, of course. But I, for one, wouldn't give a crap about that Grimsby game if we win on Tuesday. We got YouTube assistant with another £1.99. They got to be legit because we've got £7.90 worth of donations already. So YouTube assistant, £10 if you take the top off. Like I say, I can't do that. £10 not worth doing that to my my viewers. It's not fair to them. John, look at hoping Robbie Savage is there. Yeah. But we'll take the piss out of him. So we're on 24 likes apparently, and there's another 199 in here, but the message was deleted by the Amber Army. I mean, that's I got a different opinion on that. William Harrison 27 now. Bloody hell. Careful on the dono descriptions. We're a family show. Well, I know that's why I can't take my top off because I don't think anyone's going to like what I see. H, can you and Robert Parsons do a scissor? It'll go viral, promise. If Robert Parsons and Scratchy do one, then it will. It's a blow that the three new lads can't play on Tuesday. Are all of them cup tied? They will be, won't they? All of them will be cup tied, except for the Villa lad. The Villa lad won't be cup tied, will he? Don't think the Villa lad's cup tied. John, look at need points in the league. Chris lost 5 points in 2 games. Not good. Yeah, I completely agree, mate. You know about the league. I mean, the thing is, though, if you think about it, though, are we really good enough to win the playoffs? I mean, we're not going to get top 3. We know that. If we do somehow manage to scramble our way into the playoffs, are we good enough to win those playoffs? But next season, could we be good enough if we get enough money in to bring in the right caliber of players? Because we've certainly are going to have the right manager. And what I think the board have established with Flynn is basically, are you going to be here next season? He's basically going to say yes, as long as you give me the free ride to get us as far in the cup as we can go. And then saying that, he's getting us as far as he can go, and he's basically said, I want a good chunk of that money to spend next season. So if we sacrifice the opportunity to get into the playoffs, so we can advance in the cup and make the extra money, so we're going to be in an even stronger position to launch a promotion assault next year, with a bit of money in the bank. That's the thing. We don't know what's being said behind the scenes, John, So, yeah, so hopefully, like I say, hopefully next season will be the season we can legitimately go for promotion, because this season wasn't, no one was going to expect promotion or playoffs this season. We are basically where we're expected to be in the league right now, but we're certainly not expected to be in the 4th round of the FA Cup with a replay and a possibility again through the 5th round to play Man City. That's completely unexpected. So if someone said to me playoffs or 5th round versus Man City, I'd say 5th round versus Man City, because the money we're going to make is going to keep us going for 2 or 3 years, and it will certainly give us the funds so we can put a better team together for next season. Anyway, back to the questions. And Liam Williams, I know we need to have strength and depth, but changing that much when going for the league is not good. Sorry, mate, I've lost you there. It's not good. Would you have started anyone differently on Saturday, or would you have done what Flynn did? I would probably have rotated even more than what Flynn did. I would have kept Matt out of the team. I'd have kept Dimitri out of the team. I'd have probably kept Regan Poole out of the team if I could have. You know what I mean? I'd have probably kept Labardi and Baconson out of the team if I could have. I would have basically kept a fresh 11 ready for Middlesbrough because of how important it is. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, if he'd have played the strongest team he had available to him, and we got a couple of injuries up there, would the fans have been on his back for playing them in the first place? Sometimes it's kind of, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Who's the bloke with a beanie that stinks? Says Bailey Goodall. a bloke with a beanie that stinks. Now, I don't like to call anybody out for being smelly. We have got a couple of guys who can be a bit ripe at times, you know. But you know, I don't like to call anybody out on it. It's a bit disrespectful, you know. YouTube assistant. I said I've got your missus on ropes. Don't worry though, she's all yours. I'd like to think she is. She's marrying me this year. Browse. We usually play well after losing badly, and the players receive a rocket from Flynn. Yeah, no, we got a bit of a bounce back ability, and the chances are now they'll go to training tomorrow. You'll kick them all up the arse, and the ones who let him down on Saturday is going to basically say you're not playing, you know, against Middlesboro. Scratchy is a lovely looking specimen. It depends how you define a lovely looking specimen, because I'm not being funny, but you know, a rhino turd could be a lovely looking specimen of rhino turd. You know what I mean? Scratchy, if you're looking for him to be a you know, a lovely looking specimen of a human being, I think you're quite far wrong, and I think you'd be the first to admit that, especially with the new beard. You know, he's got a bit of a you know, a toucher about him. You know, looks like a bit of a toucher now. But I love Scratchy to bits. He's the nicest guy ever. You know, he really, really is a good lad, Scratchy. And he can take the piss take, you know. I could be saying all this about him now. You could be saying all this about him. You'd be like, oh, fuck off and all that. But then he won't care. You know, it's good. You can have a good laugh with old Scratch. Score prediction for Tuesday. Say it's difficult. It really, really is difficult to say. I don't want to say we're gonna win and jinx it. You know, all I'm saying is if we turn up, I think we will. You know, Kevin Sharp, West Ham to win tomorrow up the Hammers. No chance. Liverpool are gonna absolutely batter you, Kev. There you go. There's Kev, everybody. There's the letdown. Kevin letdown Sharp. He should be sat right by here, but he's not. Is Flynn a player manager? He's registered as a player, but he'll never put himself in the team, I don't think. Feels firm. We lost 1-4 to Forest Green and then beat Leicester. Anything can happen on Tuesday. Love it. Yeah. DD beats his wife. Who's DT? T.A. Miller up the county. Hugo Son, get rid of Hammond and sign me. Hugo Son. I mean, if you were Hyungmin's song, then yes, definitely it would snap you right up. YouTube assistant. Right, he's just donated £4.99 to us, and he's asked me to say something. Should I say it? There's nothing really bad here. You know, go on, I'll say it right. Caitlin left Josh for a hockey stick who thinks he's Mike Tyson. Whatever that means, I don't know, but there you go. Rob Priest, how's Phil, mate? Hopefully okay. I think he's on the mend, mate, at the moment. Had a nasty chest infection. Had a really nasty chest infection lately. But you know Phil, nothing's going to keep him down. You'll see him on Tuesday, I'm sure. But thanks for asking though, mate. I'll tell him that you're asking. Rob Priest. Leanne's asking. She's going to text Phil for you now, mate, and tell him that you're asking for him. William Harrison, Taff, would you rather lose to us and play Man City, lose 9-1, Ammon goal, obviously, and miss out on the playoffs by 3 points, or beat us, then make the playoffs and not play Man City? Got to take the Man City game, mate. It's where the money is, and we're gonna, because basically at the moment, right, we are not equipped to win the playoffs. I don't think we're quite good enough. You know, we need to strengthen in a couple of key areas, you know, before we're good enough to do that. If we get the money that Man City game will generate, not just in the TV and, you know, the ticket sales that we're going to get from it, but from the sponsorship packages that's going to come with it as well. People are going to want to sponsor us for that game, you know, just like that Malaysian university did last year when we played against Tottenham. But it's going to be worth a lot more money to us, you know, and the extra boost in profile the club are going to get, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable, you know. So to be honest with you, selfishly as well, because I want to see us against the best in the world. You know, that would be unbelievable. Man City are one of the best teams in the world right now. I want to see us pit our wits against them as well. You know, so I got to take the Man City option. You know, I mean, if we had a team that I genuinely thought were good enough to get promoted this year, then promotion would be my priority. That's the word I was looking for. But at the moment, mate, to be honest with you, we gotta go where the money is. Hugo Song go back to the military. Sorry, Hugo, you're not good enough. There we go. Russ Page is in. Go on, Russ. Nick Muller. What about playoffs and promotion? That's a lot of cash. Playoffs and promotion is not as much cash, considering we're going to go up into a league where it's going to be, our standard has got to improve a lot, and the wages have got to go up an awful lot. We have to double our wage bill for one, but then do we get double the money in? No. We're going to more than double our wage bill. No, we got a low wage. Our wage bill at the moment is low, one of the lowest in League Two. Go up into League One, the extra money be nice. Obviously the bigger crowds will bring in an extra bit of money, but I don't think this club is equipped to be in League One right now. We really, really need to build around the outside of the pitch, and at the moment we haven't got a lot to our name. You know what I mean? YouTube assistant, please say it. I gave you a fiver. You gave us more than a fiver tonight, actually, mate. You've given us loads of money, and it's really, really good of you. Thank you very much. Even though you said some hurtful things about my chins. Bluebirds TV, you meet in Middlesboro TV after the game. It depends if they're coming down. If they are coming down, then yes, why not? If they aren't coming down, then we may do like a post-match sort of rivals video like we did before the game up there. John, look at Chris. It was like watching an under-10s yesterday. We was that bad. But it sounded like it, mate, to be honest. Leanne saying hello to you, John. There you go. Marcus May, the YouTube assistant must have money to burn. Well, if you're throwing it our way, then you're certainly doing something right with it, at least, anyway. Because the money that's made from this channel does not go in my pocket. It doesn't go in anyone else's pocket. It goes into the Amber Army Fund, which goes towards buying sponsorships for the club, new flags, upkeep of our drum, buying things like, like odd sods like balloons, inflatable sheep and things like that, all that kind of thing, to improve the atmosphere and everything. So any money that we make goes towards that, and indirectly to the club and not directly to me or anyone else. Yeah, thank you, YouTube assistant. The big Belgium YouTube assistant probably has... Now that's nasty, that, isn't it? Nasty. YouTube assistant can have the keys to the channel soon. Oh, come on, Chris, let's not go that far. Although you can join me on a live stream. I about to say that, another fiver, and you can join me next Sunday. Who will go up and who will go down in League Two? Up from League Two, I got a feeling it's going to be Lincoln, Mansfield and Bury. MK Dons are going to miss out because their form is going pretty bad at the moment. Browse, I would have rested Matt on Saturday because he looked a bit tired against Exeter. I probably would have done, yeah. Hugo Son, the flag stinks. Why? It smells okay to me. Which flag are you on about? You on about any of our flags? YouTube assistant, right here. Right, listen here, Fellaini, you fat guilt bum stain there. That's obviously not me who you're talking to there. The big, oh yeah, that Fellaini, yeah, the big Belgium, yeah, Fellaini, yeah. Go on, you can have an argument with him. That's good. Give him some shit, YouTube assistant. Do it. Hey mate, I'm in China. Come fight me. What? Fight Fellaini? I'd knock Fellaini out. I tell you what, I would absolutely batter him. William Harrison, are you surprised the Man City game is on BT and not on the BBC? I don't know. Personally, I don't care who gets. Well, yeah, BBC pay a little bit more, but if we're on TV again, I don't care who's showing it. To be honest, Hugo Song, Kevin Sharp was not happy that Dan Butler had man of the match the other week. Oh, was not happy that Dan Butler had man. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. A bit salty about that one, weren't you, Kev? Flaney meet me outside Yenland 5 PM. Right, someone get a video of the fight and we'll put that up. Kevin Sharp, blame my son Chris for me not being here tonight. County to win Tuesday. Fair enough. You back next Sunday, and Kev? Can we all get an answer from Kev now? So Kev's going to be back here next Sunday. Middlesbrough beat West Brom we lose. Thoughts, Chris? Yeah, I touched on this. I think Middlesbrough beating West Brom puts them in with a better shot of promotion, so they're going to be thinking about that a little bit more than thinking about us. We have lost 8 on our chance of promotion, so we're going to be thinking all about Middlesbrough, where Middlesbrough are going to be thinking more about the league. So I think that's going to give us a bit of an edge, to be honest with you, mate. Thank you so much. I love you. You are the greatest streamer of all time. Well, I appreciate the comment, but I don't think I am, to be honest with you. Nick Muller, don't jinx it. I believe the jinx. I change scarves and shirts, and then we lose. Lucky I have a lot of shirts and scarves. Ah, fair enough. Right, so the big Belgium talking about Grimsby Town. I think we've covered this quite extensively tonight, to be honest with you, Fellaini. So, no, we're not going to talk about Grimsby Town. Kevin Sharp, I think Flynn had to arrest players on Saturday. Amma needed a rest. A lot of players have needed a rest, but then apparently there was a couple of injuries as well, a couple of illnesses. Mate, I will shoulder drop you back into your mum, mate. Whoa. That's tough talk, that is, mate. As much as I hate them, Lincoln are a great example of what can happen after an FA Cup run. Perfectly. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, Lincoln made it to one place further than what we're likely to. You know, because at the end of the day, if we do beat Middlesbrough, we got Man City, and no one's going to give us much of a chance to beat them. But then, yeah, exactly. A good cup run. You can get more fans through the gate. I mean, it's a sellout for Middlesbrough. It will definitely be a sellout for Man City. And there's a chance that people will start coming to the county more often. I mean, people are enjoying these cup runs, and they know they've got to buy a season ticket or buy a trust membership to be able to guarantee themselves the tickets for it in future. So, you know, it's going to result in great stuff for us. You know, it's going to bring more people over. You know, winning at Grimsby isn't going to turn many heads, but beating Middlesbrough will, you know. So Joe Villas, 79p, thank you, mate. Thank you. Every little adds up, and 79p on top of the money that we've been thrown at by YouTube Assistant tonight, it adds up, and I say we've made over a tenner in donations. So that's great. Thank you for the donations, guys. It's really, really good of you all. Right then. So Joe Villas, really hope they win on Tuesday. I really hope so too, mate. Middlesbrough TV are coming down for the game. So they are coming down. Ah, interesting. Would you 360 no scope DT forehead? I don't know what you mean by that, mate. Is that like, you know, Belgium talk, is it? So tentatively says weed. So do you like weed? Well, there's Leanne trying to poke her nose in. John, look at 41 watching, 31 likes. Yeah, so I can see how many are watching. I just can't see how many likes we're on. But thanks for keeping me updated, John. Really appreciate it. Nick Muller, you got half and half scarf for Borough game. Nope, I don't do half and half scarves. Except for the Tottenham one, just for the memory, you know. But I don't typically do half and half scarves. I mean, Leanne's very shy, as you can see. Right, so we've got a guy called Grimsby Town in here. So, William, you got a mate. Not the best of names to choose right there. No. Right, we're going to skip a couple there. John Paul. Chris, people talking about Man City. Borough are better on the road away from home. I think we've got a hard game Tuesday night. We have got a hard game Tuesday night, even if they weren't any good on the road. But we're a lot better at home. We've beaten Leicester there, you know. We drew with Tottenham last year with a weaker team than what we got now. We beat Leeds there, you know. We're beating people at home. You know, we got a much better home record. They got a better away record. We got a much better home record than what our away record is. So, for me, I think both of those records cancel each other out. I really think we got a good shot, especially with what the reward is. Hugo Son, the bloke with the super dry coat down the county is it's fucking hell. Look, come on, guys, that's rough. That is to say stuff like that. Come on, I don't know who wears the super dry coat. To be honest with you, I can't think. Kevin Sharp, yes, I'll be back next Sunday with a kiss. Well, looking forward to that kiss on Sunday then. Hi everyone, my name is Jason. That's Grimsby Town. Paul Dixon, good shake, Kevin. There we go. William Harrison, thoughts on the Everton cat? I don't know an awful lot about it, but apparently he had a bunch of police and stewards chasing him all around the stadium and couldn't get him off the pitch. I mean, it just goes to show, you know, how many stewards do you see are fat as fuck? And, you know, fat as fuck people don't catch cats. You know, if a cat wants to get away from a fat fucker, they'll get away from the fat fucker. And there we go. The big bells of Mark Goldbridge would spin your jaw. Who, me? Bring Mark Goldbridge up here then. I'll knock him out, like, innit? Bo Lyons gives a shite. Bo Lyons. There's your shite. Leanne knows Bo as well. How's it going? How's it going, Bo? Good to have you with us tonight. So Rob Parsons is in. That's a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Yo, yo, yo. Hugo Son. Hi, Rob Parsnip. Could do with eating a few more parsnips, couldn't you, Rob? Oh, I'm just joking, mate. Rob's lost about 4 stone. Let's all give him a round of applause. 4 stone, that's a freaking great achievement, that is, mate. You were humongous, but now you're not quite as humongous. You're becoming the skinny bastard you mock in the ground every week. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Kenzie, did you get tickets for the Middlesboro game? I didn't need them. I'm a volunteer. Craig Owie. Evening all. So Craig, my old schoolmate, how's it going, my friend? John Luckett, any idea who the ref is for Tuesday? Hopefully a good one. Grimsby Town, oh bless her. Braze, how many tickets have we allocated to Borough and have they all been sold? Not sure, to be honest with you. Fury got robbed. Fury got robbed. Are we talking when he fought against, what's his name? Geezer from America, Deontay Wilder. So Chris Board is messaging Leanne. So get in the shot then, Leanne. Come on. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to promote Leanne's handcrafted gifts. Alright, you had your chance. There we go. You've blown it. My thoughts on Flynn's deadline day signings. Good ones. I think the entire transfer window we did good on. To be honest with you, I think we've strengthened in the areas we've needed to. We filled some gaps, you know. A few voids had been left by players departing, and we filled them all. So there we go, happy days. Right then, Kevin Sharp. If we beat Middlesbrough, then I will donate a tenner to the group. There we go, and then we got proof of that now, Kev, as well. Thank you, mate. There's even more of an incentive for us to win now. See a cat at Ipswich once on the pitch. I had a catch even get in the ground. What's your opinion on Mullet Boy? Who's Mullet Boy? Hugh Jenkins leaving Swansea is disappointing. He did have good links with Newport for possible loan players and attended county games. I think Hugh Jenkins, now people can shoot me down if I'm wrong about this, but I think it's a real shame because he oversaw Swansea saving themselves from falling out of the Football League. And he's been their chairman all the way through the rise to the Premier League. Now, they may have fallen backwards, but frickin' hell. You know, I think Swansea fans have got to be glad they're not in the position they were in when he first took over, you know what I mean? So I don't get why there's such a big thing against Hugh Jenkins when he guided the club as far as he did. Obviously, you know, leaving the Vets for the Liberty was part of him being there, you know? Now, I don't know that much, but if anyone from Swansea can tell me otherwise, I think Hugh Jenkins leaving is a real shame, and it puts all the control with the bad people in charge of the club now. So Matthew Larkham had said hi, so hi Matthew. He's retracted the message for some reason. And Kenzie, predictions for Tuesday: if we turn up, we'll win. If we don't, then we'll lose 3 or 4-0. So Rob Parsons, there we go. That's 5 runners. So that means that you're on the verge of doing 5 stone now, aren't you? 5 runners for 5 stone. Well, that's the way to do it, mate. Do what Kev does and go out running. The kid who wears a grey county coat and baggy trousers snorts cocaine on a daily basis. You give Middlesbrough 900 tickets. There you go. What's the away end at Newport? Where's the roof? What's with the away end at Newport and where's the roof? Well, in the away end, you get part of the Bisley, which does have a roof. But then you've also got the open stand behind the goal, which doesn't. It's just the same as any ground with an open, with open sort of terraces and open seating. It's just one of those things, mate. It's not our ground. So if we could, we would make it better. But there we go. John, like the thoughts on Terry moaning at Mike Flynn yesterday. I think he certainly got a right to his opinion. Oh, there you go. Leanne's finally plucked up the courage to come in and say hello. Terry's got a right to vent his opinion, But then I wasn't there, so I can't say whether it was wrong or right, to be honest with you. But I think anyone's got a right to voice their opinion. But then it depends what kind of opinion you put out or what you actually say. I heard that he turned around and asked Flinney if he even wanted to win that game, which I think is a bit of a low blow of a question to ask. But at the same time, it may have seemed that way with the team that he put out, I don't think it's much he didn't want to win the game. He just wanted to keep players fresh for the next one. Rob Parsons is £1. Good man. That takes our total to 15 quid. It says 14 up there, but then it said 14 before Rob Parsons put in the pound, so thank you. Right then, all hail Kevin. Yes. Has Kev Sharp still got that mullet? Yes, I believe he has. Rob, forgot you're a millionaire, calm down. So making a leaderboard for donations. Yes, so at the moment, YouTube Assistant is winning, but he hasn't said anything for a while. Where is he gone? YouTube Assistant. Anyway. There we go. Bo and Kev are going to have a little bit of a chat there. Evening, all. How you doing, Chris? Matthew, I'm well, thank you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Flynn is an animal. I hope he was... I thought he was going to hit Terry. Oh, bloody hell. Spoke to Joe Day yesterday, Chris. Wife induced on Monday. Right, so his wife being induced into birth on Monday. Right, yo. Thanks for letting us know, John. So we should be fine for Tuesday. Happy days. Grahamstown will beat Middlesboro 10-0. 10 goals scored by Joseph White. Right, okay. Big Belgium is going to talk more rubbish, it looks like. Grimsby Town is going to have a laugh. Good for you. So, there we go. Hiya, Lil. There we go. He said hello. Kevin Sharp, coming from you, where you meant to be there with Chris today, so you could be called sometimes. Right, okay. Hope Phil is okay. Phil is doing all right at the moment. Byrie Beckford, £2 from Byrie. Well done, mate. Freaking hell. It is a competition of the donations tonight, isn't it? Jesus Christ. This is awesome. So that's Joe Villas asking if Phil's okay. It seems as though he's on the mend, mate. Thanks for asking. And Byrie, awesome. Awesome. Opinions on Court Farm beating... All right, so it's the Cumbran crew then, is it? So Big Belgium is part of the Cumbranistanians. Jacob Kane Flynn 8. Right, okay. John, look at 38 likes. 38 likes. So thank you, Byrie, says the Amber Army. So, well, no, we've done well tonight, guys. That's awesome. There we go. Paul Gobbett ref on Tuesday. Right then, guys, we're approaching the 50-minute mark, guys. We're approaching the 50-minute. Right then. Being this has been more about the donations and the likes, we're actually going to have more pounds in donations than we are likes by the signs of it. How about we get one more donation and we go for the full hour? How's about that? And I'll get Leanne to start talking as well. There we go. If we can get to £20, so at the moment we're on £16 in donations, right? If we can make that to £20, then Leanne is going to answer any questions you guys have got. So Leanne will answer questions for the next 5 minutes if we can make it to £20. Opinion on Joe Watson bottling the lead against Court Farm. I don't watch Cumbran League, I'm afraid, sorry. Right then, I'm a Cumbranistan, very cracking place to live. Oh, so sorry, I think the autocorrect stopped me from saying crap when it said crack in there, mate. So right, so we got some silly messages here. We'll leave them. But right. Jesus, we got all these people, all these the Cumbran crew, the Cumbranistan. They're dominating the chat at the moment, guys. We need to get some more people saying some stuff. Like I say, at the moment, if we can push 40 likes, we'll go for the hour. If we can get to £20 in donations, then what we'll do is we'll get Leanne to answer some questions. Right. How's your FIFA going? I actually had a little game on it the other day. My Newport County team are 13 points, no, 15, sorry, because I won the last one. And my nearest rivals, Tottenham, drew. So I'm 15 points clear at top of the league with about 12 games left. I'm kicking ass. I'll play on world class as well, so it's not easy. Cumbran is a posh version of Ringland Shops. Boom, there we go. This is Newport versus Cumbran now. Cumbran is a dive, here we go. The Cumbran lads are getting bummed now. The Cumbran Plastics, here we go. Started a bit of a war now, haven't we? Cumbran versus Newport, this is it. Best bit of transfer business on deadline day. Batshuayi to Palace, an interesting one. Good shape. Now we're talking football again now. William, good on you, lad. Good on you. Best bit of transfer business on, yeah, Batshuayi's an interesting one. I think Suarez for Arsenal was a good one. I think they managed to get themselves a good player there. Who else moved around? I think that player for Newcastle, the one from America, I can't think of his name now. I think he is going to be a good one as well. I think you guys were quite shrewd in bringing Christian Dennis to the club. Although I think the Ben Kennedy signing for us could be a bloody good one as well. So there we go. That's a good one. Jog on, you Newport AIDS bags. Oh, here we go. We got some vile abuse now. Cumbran is a bus stop in Pontypool. Oh, wow. Let me live in Newport, please. Well, you could come and live with me if you pay me rent. Braze, do you reckon any of the new signings will be playing on the bench Tuesday? I think Aziz and Kennedy will be cup tied. I think the guy from Villa should be able to play, so I hope so. Tielemans to Leicester's a good one, yeah. Good shape, mate. Good. Almiron, that's the one. Almiron, I think he's going to be a good player for Newcastle. He looked awesome in the MLS, fair play. Cumbran is decent, nice hazing, here he is. Yeah, if you've been at Codeva and at St Giles and places like that, Jesus. I wouldn't make slaves live in there, like, you know. Grigory, fingers crossed. I'll be popping down to the port in about 2 or 3 weeks, mate. I'll have to meet up with you. Sounds good to me, mate. We can talk Celtic as well, because obviously, as you know, I like Celtic and all. Nick Muller, can you two speak Welsh? No. I know the Welsh for football is Pal Droid. I know Poyoiti is what is your name, and then I say Taff Adui to say that is my name. Cumbran is a better shopping centre though. I don't know about that now, to be honest with you. I think Friars Walk has kicked Cumbran's ass, to be honest. Who would have thought, we'll be having this kind of banter, you know. It's a football chat, but we're bantering over who's got the best bloody town centre. This is mental. I can speak Welsh, says Weedy Weed. Go on in, Weedy Weed. There we go, Bo Lions. Always rely on Bo, good man. I play for Codeva, it's a nice place, you massive blunt. Ouch. Come on. Nah, it's I'll tell you what, Thornhill, who's been to Thornhill before? That's a dive, that is. There's only one place in Cumbran that's actually nice, and that's Hentless. Hentless is nice, the rest of it is a dumping ground, a lot like Newport is anyway. But I'd rather be in Newport because there's more to do. And, you're one step away from the valleys then as well. Cumbran, you've got Griffithstown next to you, and that's practically Pontypool, which is practically the valleys. Gwith Dosbath is classwork. Chris, you should remember that. Oh, yeah, that's that crap you had to write on the top of your bloody book, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, mate. Bring back some great memories there. Thoughts on Sebastian Urkel? Sounds like a bloody Fraggle Rock character. Russ Page, Cumbran got county supporters. Good. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got to be fair. I like the Oakfield Massive. The Oakfield Massive. Cumbran Celtic still better than Cardiff. Really? Crossy Kellyog is alright. Yeah, I do like Crossy Kellyog. It's actually quite nice up there, fair play. Thoughts on Maxine? She taught me biology before. Who's Maxine? Give a shout. 1-0 County on Tuesday. Hammond winner. From the spot again. Cool as you like. Happy days. Now, guys, we're on 55 minutes. Come the hour, we're going to have to call it a day. My back is bloody killing me from this new camera angle, but it's easier than holding the phone up. You know, Tom, what do you think of the new signings made by the county? Think they can make a difference? Yeah, 5 great signings, I think, during the window. Nerful obviously had a good game against Leicester. So, you know, we can build on that. I think Kennedy's going to be a great signing. Poole is a magnificent signing. And I think Aziz, if we use him right, he could be a weapon. And I've got to wait and see the new guy from, what's his name? The new guy from Villa. 5 more minutes left, Taff, 40 likes. We've got 40 likes, so we're going for the full hour, guys. The full hour, we're doing it. We are doing it. So, how about a dilemma for you guys? A dilemma, right then. And let's go to the oldest one. Well, not the oldest one. Let's go to one of the greatest dilemmas of all. All right, it's a very simple one. Well, it's not an easy one because I'm still always quite torn between the two. Although there is one between the two who I say is the best. But quite simply, Messi or Ronaldo, guys. Who is or was or have ever been the better of the two? You know, that's basically throughout their career. So at any point is would you say Ronaldo at his best is better than Messi at his best, or vice versa? I'm saying Messi. So at the moment we've got 2 for Messi, 1 for Ronaldo. So that's how we're ending this one, guys. We're going with the most relevant. Well, I wouldn't say relevant as such, but one of the most spoken about dilemmas in football today is basically Messi or Ronaldo, and Messi is mopping it up there. It looks like Messi's going to be the winner of this one, and yeah, that's the side of the fence I'm on as well, is Messi. What do you think, Leanne? You can speak, you know. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Messi, there we go. You just saying that because all them are saying it? There we go. Thought so. Ronaldo dominated the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A and the Euros. Well, that's a good shake though, Bo, that is, because he's been the best in all different leagues. He's only got to go to the French league after he's dominated Italy. But the thing with Messi, he's just been he's been so consistent every season. You know what I mean? Crossy Kellyog, nicest place in Wales. I think there's some people in North Wales that'll disagree with that, although I don't like North Wales. I'm not a fan of North Wales. Messi, more of a team player. Yeah, good shape. So we'll let the Cumbranistannians talk about, you know, their weird and wonderful stuff while we talk some football. We've got 2 minutes left. Looks like Messi's won that, as I thought he would do as well. Absolutely. So guys, a big one on Tuesday now. This is how we're going to end it now. We are going to talk about the game against Middlesbrough on Tuesday. I'm glad that Flynn did what he did with the team at Grimsby. Even if I'd have gone to Grimsby, I'd have still been glad. I wouldn't have been happy coming home because I hate coming home when we lose. But no, I'm really glad that Flynn did what he did, because at the end of the day, he's going to give us the best chance. Ammon's got a rest, a much needed rest. Butler's got a rest. Is that Maxine Howells next to you? Who the fuck is Maxine Howells? So yeah, guys, we're going to start winding down. So any last questions or any last things you want to talk about? Who will win the Premier League Golden Boot this year? It's very tight. Still think it's going to be Salah though. Salah for a double 2 years in a row. It's got to be. Got to be. Although the only one that's going to stop him is Harry Kane, but or would have been if he hadn't got himself injured. I think it's Salah's Golden Boot to lose, Liverpool's title to lose. There we go. I know some Valley dwellers who follow the county. Good. It's good to get the people from the outside of Newport to come down and watch us rather than going all the way over to bloody Cardiff. Like, you know, Bo Lions, best of luck for Tuesday. Good man. Hope you both enjoy 157 in Ladbrokes after the Leicester game at the county. good man. Happy days. Always like to see people beating the bookies. Wobbly Wibbly. I live in Newport. Where's your favourite restaurant place to go in the town? So, I do like a Nando's, mind you. Lloyd's is good. You know, they do some decent grub, mind. But no, I'd say Nando's have got to be. Have you ever been to Supercard? Is that the one in Leeway? If so, I have. Yes. Right. So we're going to ignore the silly ones. What about Aguero hat trick today? Aguero, yeah. I mean, is Aguero going to pip Alan Shearer in the Premier League scoring? There's a good one for next week. Right then. I'll tell you what, no, go for it now then, guys. We'll extend by 30 seconds to let you answer that one then, right? Is Aguero going to pip Alan Shearer and be the all-time goal scorer for the Premier League? You guys say whether he will or not. I'm going to go out and say yes. Aguero is going to become the highest Premier League goal scorer before he either leaves the Premier League or retires. Right then. There we go. And it seems though people seem to think that yes.
What is next?
So Shabba, good luck for Tuesday night. Hope you win against Borough. Everton fan here. Top man. Thank you from Everton. How far behind is he? I believe he's only I don't think he's many behind. Braze, I'm from Taff. I'm from Campbell, coming out the county and did sort of Somerton Park. Nice one, Braze. Anyway, anything bad I said about Cumbran, I don't mean. It's just been part of the banter with the Cumbranian crew. Couldn't spit the fucker out then. Right. There we go. There we go. Right. So there we go. Everyone thinks Aguero's going to pip Alan Shearer to the top all-time Premier League goal scorer, and also Messi is better than Ronaldo. So thank you guys. We're going to bear out now. Cracking stream, much appreciated. Thanks to you all for tuning in and getting involved. For those who made it particularly difficult, yeah, well, what can I say? Keep coming, because the more of you that come, the more money that the channel makes. So thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Enjoy your evening too, Grimsby Town. And William, thanks for tuning in, giving us a Grimsby perspective from the game on the weekend. And cheers, Owie. Cheers, everybody else. Frills firm. Laters. Thank you all. Been a great stream. Really enjoyed it. See you all again next week. And those of you who are going to the county game on Tuesday, I'll see you all there. Cheerio.